It's the one and only 5D Attraction, and I'm back. And in this video, I want to touch on something very important. And it really boils down to this, like one thing I'm noticing more and more is that beauty is everywhere, and I've talked about it before that beauty isn't common, but I had to double back on it because beauty is everywhere. And my whole point in saying that is there's no reason to have scarcity. Um, the reality is scarcity is something that you put on yourself. You gain scarcity because, to be honest, you're not really going after or you're not really aligning with the beautiful women around you. So, whichever woman that gives you attention, you just lock in. Uh, you know, you want to get to a point from an abundance frame where, you're not thirsty, obviously, and you don't have to approach women really. But for me, I'm at a point now where, like today, I saw about 10 girls I could have got at, 10 beautiful, pretty girls. And some of them I let them miss me because they might not be in the position or location that I want them to be in. And I'm like, look, I ain't about to go out my way and fuck with you because I'm just too fly to do that. You know what I mean? At this point in my life. But at the same time, I could still do that. And there's times in my life where that's what I was doing, and I'd win. Now, the way I do it now is when I go smack, I go at women when I'm out to do that because I'm grown, I'm focused. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to chase a girl down in the middle of the grocery store. But if I was single and if I was in a scenario where I had no action, that's exactly what I would do. And to be honest with you, I'ma still do that. I still approach. I just ain't do it today. Like I did that. Look, let me give you an example. So this was on Saturday. I'm walking, you know what I mean? Just did a little workout. So I'm walking and I'm right in front of my building. Like I literally went to do something. No, I think I might have ran or something and I was coming back. And there was this girl. She was walking past me and she gave me the choosing signals. She was staring at me for a minute, and I get that all the time. But she was right there. I was like, "Oh, this is a bet, easy work." And I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She was like, "Hey." She was completely receptive, so I knew it was green. I was like, "Yeah, you from the area?" She's like, "No, I just moved here, a couple weeks ago." I was like, "Oh, where you moved from?" Connecticut. Okay, yeah, because I was wondering. You ain't seem like I didn't know if you was from here or if you was from somewhere else. But yeah, man, how you like it so far? It's cool, blah blah blah. What's up? Well, I saw you, I figured, I told her, yeah, I live right over here, actually. You live around here? She's like, yeah, I live right down there. Like, that's cool. I'm like, look, it's really dope. I don't really see too many, like, young people around this area that much. And, maybe we should hang out, grab a drink or something. And she was like, all right, cool, boom. And there we go. We exchanged contacts and I was texting her and then we set up to meet up on Friday. So for me, I'm going to move how I move. I'm going to look for the choosing signal and I'm gonna go smack. Like as long as she's in my position, I'm gonna go smack. I'm gonna go smack just like that. Hey, how you doing? Like, yeah, what's your name? Are you from around here? Or I might just go like, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? How you feeling? You having a good day today? Oh yeah, my day's going good. That's what's up. What's your name? That's it. The whole point is that's how I do it though. I'm not necessarily like back now if I'm on some real, if I'm single and I'm like, all right, I need to get me a girl. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna do, I'm be in the grocery store. Like it was a girl I seen there, I ain't gonna lie. She was bad as a mother. I mean, she had it was crazy. It was super, super crazy. It was natural too. I was like, damn, slim waist, pretty joint. But she was all the way over here. I'm at the grocery store. No excuses, by the way, because this I could have had a perfect opportunity to get at her, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm gonna go smack at this girl. But I was like, you know what? I'm fly as fuck. I was like, I got six girls that I'm talking to literally right now, plus my girl. Like I have a lot of girls, and I got two girls that are trying to join me and my girl. So I'm like, yo, there's a lot going on. I'm like, it's all good. I don't need to go out of my way to add a seventh to the picture. And then I don't even know if this girl is with my type of situation. So now I got to go through that. You know what I mean? Which I still don't mind doing. But in this moment, I was like, I let it miss me. Because you know why? And this is the whole point of this video. Because beauty is common. Because here's what I knew. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to see a bad joint the next place I go. And guess what? I went to Home Depot to pick up some screws and different material I needed. And as soon as I walk into Home Depot, it's this badass girl right at the front. Hey, how you doing? Body is like, God damn, she had I said, damn. Now I'm looking at her. I'm like, then I looked at my left. There's a girl at the register, pretty as hell, tall, light skinned girl with the curly hair. She was thick, had the body. I'm like, okay, boom. So I'm like, yo, now I'm not even thinking about the last girl. I'm like, man, forget the last girl. I'm focused on this. And I'm still on my phone, like, bro, I'm in here to get my screws, bro. I'm working right now. I got stuff I got to do for work. Once again, I still got 6 girls right now, plus 2 that are trying to join my situation. All right, what's going on? I'm going to let it miss me. And that's how I'm moving through the day. And then when I find a situation where it just lines up and there's a girl that's right there and I'm chilling, I'm going smack. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? I just noticed you. Boom. And that girl that was in the grocery store, if she was in my proximity, like if she was in front of me in the line or walking straight toward where I was going, I would have been like, hey, how you doing? I would have did it. So that's how I'm seeing the game. I just got 2 things off this. Number one, I'm not just going out of my way going smack at every girl, even though I have no problem with guys doing that. I think you should do that, to be honest, until you build up enough women in your life. I think you should do that. And I would argue myself and say I could have did that. Number 2, it don't matter because there's beauty everywhere. You don't have to do too much to get another girl all the way over there. Because guess what, bro? When I go to the next place, there's going to be a pretty girl there. So there's all abundance mentality, right? If you live in a major city or in any decently populated area, there's going to be pretty girls everywhere. And to be honest, right now, and I do another video on that, women are becoming more beautiful. I feel like it's because there's more blending going on. I feel like it's because there's more makeup and more resources for girls to use to stay up to par. I don't know what's going on, but the girls right now are bad. Like I'm seeing pretty good. Like I wake up every day and I'm seeing at least 10 to 20 beautiful girls, at least every single day. So now it's just whoever I choose to pick. It's not like there's like, it ain't like we in high school or middle school and it's like the 10 main girls in the school. You know, there's a new girl every day. That doesn't count when I go out on Thursday nights or Friday nights or Saturday nights. That's when I go smack or whoever. You know what I mean? I go smack or whoever. But that's not even talking about when you go out to the spots where the girls are coming. So it's abundance mentality. There's no reason to be stuck on any one person. And for the ladies out there, I ain't gonna lie. I have been hearing there's certain areas where a lot of the dudes look funny style. Like I ain't gonna lie, because I was at this little Afro event with my girl and her friend and they were telling me like they was like, yeah, the dudes here look crazy. Like the dudes here is not cute. I was like, damn, that's a blow. You know what I mean? So, but women gotta understand this, and it's gonna help your game for the ladies. Understand that, like, yo, if you got a good personality, that's gonna go so far because it ain't just about looks at this point in time. There's so many pretty girls, you know, if you're a pretty girl, you also got to bring a good personality to the table, or you're null and void. Like there's a million of you. You're not bringing nothing. You're not bringing nothing to the table that's special. Straight like that. Just to keep it a buck. So that's my message. You know, beauty is abundant. So for the ladies out there, you got to make sure to have some intangibles. And number one thing I recommend is good conversation. And if you don't got good conversation, just be friendly and agreeable, and you'll probably be the best conversation the guys had in years. For my guys out there, abundance. Go smack at whoever is around, like that you think is pretty. But at the same time, understand, don't get stuck on no one girl because there's another one over there. And you're going to miss her if you're focused on the one girl. That comes from scarcity. Stay abundant. All right. So that's my message to y'all, man. It's the one and only 5D attraction. We back like we never left. I know it says 5D transformations on the screen because this is brought to you by 5D transformations. You know what I mean? That's the life coaching. It's Pyramidian. Go holler at me if you want some one-on-one coaching, man. You know what I mean? This is what we do. I live this. I'm about to have some infill videos coming out too, so I'm excited for that. So y'all can see how I do in the field, so y'all know I ain't capping. I live this. This is what we do. It's the one and only. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.